Hey, I'm Rick Mooney with the Steel Studio. These are my Thursday thoughts. A lot of people are panicked that the Steelers cut some guys, McFarland, John LeGlue, Joe Haig, for instance. The Steelers are always looking to upgrade. They're always continually scouring the league to sign free agents, make trades, do whatever they have to do to be the best at every. Yeah, I was a little upset about the Joe Haig cut. I thought it was better than Davis, who we traded for. But I have to think maybe he didn't fit into the scheme of what Coach Meyer is trying to teach. I love Joe Haig. He was my favorite. I called him General Haig. I thought he could start 1 or 2 games a year. Could he be a 16-week starter? No, 17-week. But he's a good player. So I was a little disappointed if they let him go because I thought Jesse Davis would be better as a backup guard than as a backup tackle. And maybe they're thinking the same. So the Steelers probably aren't done yet. I certainly can't sit here and question an organization that has had a losing season in 15 years. A lot of people question the Mitch Trubisky signing, and he looks like he's going to be solid. A lot of people question the Kenny Pickett draft. He looks like he's really going to be solid. A lot of people question, as I've said several times, the Najee Harris draft. You're going to see this year why he's special. People question fire move. Why take that second round way too high? Well, the Steelers probably the first rounder, and he sure looks like he should have been a first rounder. Anyway, I'm not going to question them at this point. I'm going to stick with them. I love them, and as Tomlin always says, the season is always a work in progress. The finished product is what you judge. And I know it'll be a shame if this team is loaded and has all the skill positions, but the offensive line is the one thing that keeps us from a championship, a seventh Lombardi. And it may very well be. But also is very young. And if Pat Meyer's scheme works and he's doing something different than we did last year, which wasn't good enough, then it could put us over the hump and we could be really good. And I suspect that's what their plan is. It's more of a zone blocking scheme. It's what Cleveland does in their run game with Coach Callahan. It's the same philosophy. And I think in the long run, it'll be better for these guys. Every one of the linemen that they interviewed last week said that they struggled against Jacksonville with hand usage. He teaches different hand usage. And I think it'll be better once they learn this technique. It may take a few weeks to really master it, but they were definitely better in the Detroit game than they were in the Jacksonville game. And I think they'll be pretty good week one. And like I said, don't be surprised if we sign another veteran tackle to be a veteran swing backup. And they may even trade for one. And as Tomlin said yesterday, all trades are open. We're open to all trades. And most teams aren't. And we spend the cap every year. And this year will be no exception. And that's why the Pittsburgh Steelers are always a winning organization. Think of last year. Think of what we went into the season with. We had a rookie center. We had Dotson, who barely played at guard. We had the other guard who was terrible, Trey Turner, who was terrible. And we had a rookie tackle, and we had Chooks. And Chooks is probably our best lineman. And a lot of people think, oh, he's not that great. But I think he's pretty good, and he's only going to get better. He's young himself. And I think Dan Moore will improve as he did last year. He'll settle down, and he'll be fine. And I think the additions of Daniels, who's played better, is going to be fine. And the center, Mason Cole, will be fine. So I'm excited. But don't freak out. They had a reason they let Joe Haig go. And these guys a lot of times circle back to the team anyway, as did John LeGlue. So stick with the team. Yes, we're allowed to be critical, but I think that they're going to be fine, and I think they know what they're doing, and how can we even question the Pittsburgh Steelers until they prove to us that they're not a winning organization? Hey, if you like this, please subscribe on YouTube. Give us a like on Apple or Spotify, and we appreciate all the support.